Conor McGregor is mentally deteriorating in front of the entire world. While his latest targets may have been Vanilla Ice white rappers like MGK, he's gone after pretty much everyone from punching old gentlemen in the face, to referees, MMA officials, to fanboys on the street. But to understand just how deep Conor McGregor is in this relentless downward spiral into madness, let's take a look at the incidents and crimes Conor has committed that brought him to this breaking point. The first serious offense started after Conor decked an older man right in the face and sparked a brawl at a local bar. The thing is, Conor didn't just give a 3-piece anti-soda to your casual senior citizen. The man Conor fought was connected to the Kinahan cartel, which is one of the most violent crime organizations in all of Europe.
You know, there's people buried in the desert for less than that.
Up to this moment, Conor was pretty much untouchable and definitely nearly impossible to threaten. But the cartel is no joke, and for the first time since achieving all his fame, glory, and wealth, Conor had his tail right in between his legs. Rumor has it that the cartel demanded $1 million from Conor in order to squash things and let bygones be bygones. For obvious reasons, Conor never released a public statement, but him and his family are still alive and well, so I think he wrote that check.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize.
After his manhood took a hit, Conor went on a streak of altercations fueled by ego and uncontrollable rage. In November of 2017, McGregor was cornering his teammate Charlie Ward at a Bellator fight. When Charlie knocked out his opponent John Redmond in the first round, Conor jumped over the cage to celebrate with his team, but was separated by the ref. Conor then shoves the ref, initiating a melee in the cage. Then he knocks down Redmond again after he was just knocked out in the fight. He then slaps the Bellator commissioner right in the face after he attempts to throw Conor out of the arena.
That man should be arrested immediately.
Months later, Conor's friend and teammate Artem Lobov was cornered by Khabib and his team. They both shared quite a bit of trash talk, and Conor soon found out about the altercation. Only 2 days later, during the infamous UFC 223 media day, Conor had a malicious and violent reaction to what went down between Artem and Khabib. Conor rolled up to the parking garage in the Barclays Center with a group of 20 guys to confront Khabib, who was in a bus.
But please don't drop us.
Conor's crew started launching objects at the bus, and Conor went as far as throwing a dolly into the window. It didn't take long for the NYPD to issue a warrant out for Conor McGregor's arrest. In 2018 and 2019, Conor McGregor faced 2 sexual assault allegations. This was the first time Conor has ever faced these type of claims, and given his recent prior history, the timing could not have been worse. In March of 2019, Conor was arrested in Miami for grabbing a man's phone and smashing it into the ground. He posted bail for only $5 grand several hours later, but his pockets later paid a heftier price after agreeing to an out-of-court settlement.
I just don't give up.
Not long after, in August of 2019, did Conor deck yet again another old man right in the face. This time because the man allegedly refused to have a drink of Conor's proper 12 whiskey. Hey, one thing you can't say about Conor is that he's not passionate about his whiskey brand.
It is the finest.
In 2020, Conor was arrested in Corsica on suspicion of sexual assault and indecent exposure. In other words, he allegedly whipped it out in front of everyone at a bar. He was released after being in custody for 2 days, and charges were dropped by French authorities due to a lack of evidence. This year, Conor McGregor was called out by Dustin Poirier for not donating to his Good Fight Foundation, as promised by Conor after losing the rematch. For a little while, Conor actually turned into a pretty nice guy, shaking hands during media days, promoting Dustin's hot sauce brand, even kissing babies. But once Dustin came after Conor and called him out on the lack of donation, it triggered Conor back into his reckless behavior.
Here we go again.
After the trilogy ended due to Conor's leg injury and a doctor stoppage, Conor threatened Poirier's life, which some took a little bit more seriously than others. Fast forward to the present, Conor recently tried to connect a straight right punch to Machine Gun Kelly's face, and it was rumored that MGK denied Conor after he wanted to take a photo with him and Megan Fox at the VMAs.
We don't know what the hell is going on right now.
Things are not trending in the right direction for the Mystic Mac, and it's clear that it'll probably take a little bit more than another win on his fighting record to get him back on the right track. By the way, this all happened after Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather and made $5 million according to Forbes. Maybe money can make you go crazy after all. Subscribe to keep up with everything you need to know on This Day in Sports.